Are you there, Nanoverse? Oh, I'm going to introduce you right now. Back with us again to compete in the trivia. We have Tony, aka Nanoverse. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How you guys doing?
We are awesome. What are you currently working on?
Well, I got some new gear, so I'm working on pretty much revisiting pretty much my entire catalog, and I'm gonna remix and remaster everything. So
Awesome.
I'm really excited about that. I know I do that from time to time. I always kind of revisit my recordings and try to polish them up a bit.
Hmm.
But lately, like in this last year and a half, especially at my job and everything, I have so much access to like top quality gear. So it's really made a massive difference in my mixes. So I'm planning on re-releasing that probably soon. So I'm probably gonna start with just dropping some of them on streaming as singles and then just go from there.
That's the best way to start. Do you normally do albums through Bandcamp or?
Yeah, usually that's where I'll drop it first. I'll do like an early release there first, and then I'll kind of like slow drip them on streaming. So I'll do like on the last two albums. Pretty much what I've done is I just drop like each track in order once a month.
Hmm.
That's pretty much how I did it, and then I'll just make a playlist and I'll put them all on a playlist with like for the full album, and I'll share it with everybody.
And you're doing a lot of drum videos. Do you do that daily, or is that more like in the weekend thing?
Uh, well, I took a break from doing the drum videos, um, but I'm planning on revisiting those soon, especially now with the remasters and everything. I want to kind of do something similar to the recent performance that I did, the stream with Space Force,
Hmm.
where I pretty much did like a 4 or 5 song set. So I'm gonna go back to that, but this time I'm gonna start incorporating more instruments. Like I'm gonna play guitar and bass instead of just playing drums. I'm planning on doing some guitar, bass, and I'm gonna start getting into vocals too. So I'm excited about that.
Really cool. Have you seen any cool movies lately?
I have, but shit, I don't remember. I've been rewatching some of the classic horror movies with my youngest daughter.
Ah,
We just
cool.
watched Child's Play last night. I showed her Nightmare on Elm Street. It's crazy because these younger kids, man, it's kind of scary because now I know what it feels like when my dad watches his older movies, and I'm like, why are you watching this shit? And now my kid's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are we watching? This is scary. Like, and they're not phased by it. I was thinking my daughter was gonna get scared of Chucky, but she wasn't even phased. I was the one that was like, oh shit, like I was jumping like on the jump scares, and she was there like, I mean, she liked the movie, she liked it, but she wasn't scared.
Have you seen the new Megan?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
It's good. It's good.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I actually heard that it actually had really good reviews, so I'm not surprised by that. What I've been watching lately is I started watching Gen V, the the boys, the spin-off series of
Oh,
the
The
boys.
Boys. Yeah, the second part. Yeah, I've heard good things about that as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really good show. Caught me completely by surprise.
Here's a question I'm going to ask everybody later on. One of the best pieces of advice I've ever received during a time of panic attacks for me, my yoga teacher said, feel the pain. And I was panicking and I allowed the quick breathing, the tinkling in my arms. And before I knew it, it went away. It was one of the best pieces of advice I've ever received. What is one of the best pieces of advice that you've received?
When I'm having a panic attack.
No, no, no. Just in general. That was for me personally.
Like, man, I don't know. I mean, the best piece of advice I've ever received.
One of
Uh,
the doesn't have to be the.
One of the best is patience, man. Patience pays off. Like with people, with yourself. When you don't see anything happening with something you're working on, building a skill set, it takes time. We live in a world where everything is at your fingertips, everything comes fast. At least we have this illusion of things coming at you rapidly. So we think that the laws of nature are that way, and like building a following, building something of worth takes time. And it's easier said than done, of course. You have to go through countless disappointments after another, and then you're finally like, okay, yeah, I can't speed this up. I just have to let it take its time and run its course. So just patience.
And was that self taught, or did somebody say it to you and it clicked?
Uh, no, well, a little bit of both. You know, I would hear it, but in the beginning, it wouldn't make any sense to me. I was like, no, that's bullshit. You know, and then like I didn't want to believe
I
it.
want
You
it
know, like
now.
I just like no. But then after a while, and I kept seeing disappointment, disappointment, disappointment. After a while, I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever it is, what it is. I'm just gonna have to be patient and stick with it. You know, especially if it's something you really care about, especially if it's like your craft, some your passion. If you don't see it paying off in the beginning, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. I mean, that's pretty much. I went from working regular jobs to now being an audio engineer. That's my day job now, and
That's amazing.
I go to work every day happy to go to work. You know, I love what I do. You know, I'm a live audio engineer now, so it's awesome. You know, if I had not been patient, I'd probably be stuck in a warehouse working a shit job, hating my life. You know, but
Yeah. Amazing
I
advice,
went in
man.
that direction and I was patient. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing advice. I'm going to ask you just because you might have to leave us. What are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
Grateful for the people in my life. That's the main thing. Because if you take away everything else, what are you left with? Like, if you have money, what do you want to do? You want to go out and have fun with the people you love, right? If you have nobody, you could have all the money in the world. I mean, look at Matthew Perry, for example,
Yeah,
right?
man.
He had all the money in the world, and what happened? He was miserable as fuck, and mainly because of his parents. Because his parents were pieces of shit that were disconnected, not attentive to him, narcissists, all about themselves. They didn't pay attention to him, and they caused a lot of irreversible, clearly, damage
That's
to him. You
sad.
know, so
Mm.
love of family and friends. Be grateful every day. There are people that can't breathe, that have freaking emphysema, that don't have the things that we take for granted. So just everything. Just start with whatever little things you have. Wearing shoes, wearing clothes. That's something to be grateful for. So just focus on the little things, and then it'll rewire your brain. It'll change the way your outlook. And little by little, you'll start saying like, all right, well, it could have been worse. And then you change the way you look at things, and it also will affect how you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally about yourself and about your reality. You know.
Awesome, man. And promotion.
Yeah, check me out, Nanoverse. I'm on YouTube, all the streaming platforms, Bandcamp. Feel free to check it out if you're into like metal slash synth rock, with like kind of like John Carpenter type, Metallica type of stuff. If that sounds like your cup of tea, go ahead and check it out.
I have a track, Until You're Dead, the live version of you. You were going to send me something. I don't think I received it.
Oh no, I'm still kind of touching that one up, but I'm gonna send it
Okay.
to you. When's the Christmas episode? Because I know you have a Christmas episode, right?
Oh, is it the Christmas, the Batman thing?
The Batman Returns cover, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's the 6th of, oh no, it's somewhere middle December. Well, let me just look it
Perfect.
up
Yeah,
really
I'll
quick.
have it way before then. Like, give me like about maybe a couple more days or about
It's
a
going to
week.
be the
I'll have it to you.
16th of December. I know that.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll have it to you probably in a couple days or about a week or so.
All right. Cool. I'm going to play this track of yours. I lost my place here. Let me just find it real quick. And I don't know where am I. Where am I? It's a trivia. Yeah. And I'm talking to Nanoverse. All right. This is Until You Are Dead, live by Nanoverse.
Cyborgs don't feel pain. I do. Don't do that again.
Just let me go.
Listen and understand that Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
That was Until You're Dead live by Nanoverse.